Hello and welcome one and all to Breaking Bad Friday. Another week, another episode of Breaking Bad. We're on season 3, episode 3 this week. It is called I.F.T. What does that mean? Who the knows? We're going to find out though, that is right. So without further ado, let's make this super quick. If you are unfamiliar with the channel, we do Breaking Bad every single Friday until we are finished with it, mate. So if you like what you see here today and you're not subscribed, please do consider hitting that button down there. Get that bell on the go, mate. Get it on the go. Just give it a ring everywhere. Ring a ring, mate. Flamingo. If you are new to the channel, you get no explanation as to what just happened. Alright, show blew my head off, mate. That's all I want. That's all I want. Every single episode from now on, right? You guys promised me season 3 was where it got hot. So what I'm saying is every single episode now has got to be a banger. Where's this guy? Wait a minute. Is this in the past or did they make a head and put it on the thing?
Hay dos clases de hombre en este mundo.
The headless and the headed.
Aprender algo.
Okay, we're getting the cartels, mate. We are straight in there. Head first.
Chance que escribo un libro.
It's gonna be about turtles.
Hasta este pueblo culo de burro.
Oh, are we seeing the moment that he gets?
Lo tengo ahí atrás.
Uh-oh.
Allá atrás.
Sí.
Yeah, he senses it. Chop. Oh no. Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Oh, mate. Look around.
padre mascota.
If only. Oh, these guys. It was these guys. Yikes, mate. I tell you what, they did not give him a moment, did they? Man, last rites and all that, do you know what I mean? Let him say hello to the turtle. Man, I'm still mad about this pizza walk. Yeah, you better get up there.
I'm assuming Saul Goodman doesn't need to know.
Oh, okay, so they're in cahoots a little bit. Right, so Saul is out of the loop. Okay, so something's going on with this guy and Gus, right? Hope we get a little bit of an answer to the Gus thing. We need more Gus, man. We barely seen him. It's just been teased.
Walt, are you in the house?
Of course he is.
What the hell are you doing in there?
Mate, he took a shower.
Well, it's my house too, Skylar.
No.
Oh, this isn't a good look, dude.
An agreement.
I didn't agree to anything.
You're such a child. You can't force it, man. How does he think this is a good...
Suit yourself.
You big baby. Get it. He deserves a spank. Not in that way, you filth. Naughty boy.
I have every right to be here.
This is interesting because I feel like this is going to force the conversation that I've been talking about, right? The complicated situation and Skylar. These two are building up to a conversation where they get really into it. And I feel like Walt's getting to a point now where he's just going to have this conversation and be like, look, sit down, listen. I'm going to tell you everything. Give you my side of the story. I've done everything. I've done all of this for you. That track of the conversation. I don't think he's going to do anything to change Skylar's mind at this point. Especially not now, not this early.
I'm gonna call the police.
Fair. Is he going to press? Because Saul was talking about... Yeah, oh, he's calling the bluff. He's calling the bluff, mate.
No, it's not. It's not exactly. It's
Man, the fact that he's forcing her to do this... What do you think this is going to do, Walt? Make her love you again? Make her feel better about you? This is so stupid. This is so dumb.
This family is everything to me.
Okay.
I have nothing to lose.
Exactly. Oh, everyone's dying. Everyone's got to die, mate. Sorry. Pause. And, apologies for what I'm about to say, but everyone's got to die, mate. I want to see that future. Hey, okay. I'm a peaceful man, okay? I like peace. Peace is great. Peace is good. We all should strive for peace, okay? But in this one occasion, fucking death, mate. I want to see a Heisenberg. With nothing to lose. That's what, come on. You got to be putting that line in there. You got to be doing something with that line, man. You got to be doing something with it. Come on. I feel like they're gonna. I find it very hard to believe that we're gonna get all the way through this series and Walt's not gonna lose this. All of this. His family. Ooh, I don't know if he'll lose Flynn. I don't know if they're like Walt Jr. I don't know if they'll do that. Maybe we lose Skylar. Walt Jr. finds out and then he splits and goes and does his own thing, and maybe you're responsible, this was your fault, I don't want anything to do with you. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm just saying, they gotta kill everybody, man. Oh, why would you not?
Dad's here? Great, he's home.
Oh, man.
Are you back for good?
Man, I tell you what, Walt is exercising that manipulative side of himself, isn't he?
Oh, it was good. Yeah.
He is not a good person in this moment at all. He is not the good guy. He's been such a manipulative little bitch. This is petty, this is cruel, manipulative. Poor Skylar, man.
Yeah, that was me.
Because everything that I was talking about last
Call
episode...
the cops.
Yeah, with Walt Jr. and everyone else blaming Skylar because she's like over the line because she's not told anyone why. This is only gonna like...
Did he strike you?
This is only gonna push Walt Jr. further away. Which is really sad. God damn. Do you know what? Right, okay, so the cops right now, they're talking to him. Because nothing's been solved in the divorce. Like, what would actually happen in this situation? And to be honestly, fucking back then, they're probably going to listen to the husband, right? Right, so this guy just asked, did he strike you? Obviously, he hasn't. He's not actually causing any physical harm. He's just, do you know what I mean? Like, the facts of the case, if you will. And I'm not saying Walt's doing nothing wrong. He fucking is. He's in the wrong here. The facts of the case are that he's in the house. You know, there's probably some document with his name on it that says he owns the house. He has every right to be there. He ain't getting kicked out, mate. They ain't carting him away.
You're divorced then?
No, working on it.
See, yeah, they're not divorced. There's nothing actually tangible.
Not a court order, if that's what you mean.
Poor Skylar. Skylar's getting so fucked.
Whose name is on the title to the house?
There you go.
It's jointly owned.
Right, but Walt's on there, so...
Not without a court order requiring he stays away from the premises.
Get on it, Skylar, mate. She's backed into a corner because she's not willing, obviously, for the reasons that we know of, to tell people. Why?
Yes,
Look at him. Manipulative. Man, this is one of the few times in the show that he's displaying the more negative sides of his character in a way that makes me not like him.
If you want your husband out of the house, you're going to have to help me out.
Oh, nice. Good on you, mate.
Maybe he's broken any laws that you know of. Anything at all.
Nice, okay. Good cop.
Even if you just got a suspicion of wrongdoing, I can work with that. I'll get him out of the house for you.
I like you, mate. Fuck yeah.
It's my mom's fault.
Fuck Walt Jr., mate.
Wait, come on. Don't blame your mother for this.
Oh, fuck off, Walt. Like, tell him then. Tell him what the fucking deal is, eh? And then show some compassion to your fucking wife.
Welcome home.
This season's got to end with, like, Skylar going out, surely. I think it's this season. Honestly, I'm putting my fucking reputation on the line, mate. I think it's going to be this season.
He lives! Interesting decor.
Oh my god, he's not got a bed, has he? He's not got a bed. Jesse, mate. Yeah, it's interesting that the guy and Gus are in cahoots, right? And they're not telling Saul about it as well. I feel like Saul is on Jesse's and Walt's side. The other guy is just a freelancer, right? He's not got a side. Gus has very much got his own agenda. I think he's got his own operation. He's got his own thing going on. I think he is an entity unto himself, right? I think we're seeing the seeds being planted for Gus's opposition here. Because Saul's out of that loop. And I don't think Gus can be controlled. So we'll see. Maybe we get a little bit Maybe we get a little bit of a hint this episode.
Hey, if you're trying to sell me something, I've got 4 little words for you.
Oh, bless him. Man, can't forget that he's still going through that. Shit. She's your target? Why? What did you do, mate? Oh, mate, hang on. Right, okay, so very scary guys. I get it, right? They're very scary. Literally saw one of them, fucking, I don't know which one, I'll be honest with you, I don't know which one. Chop a guy's head off at the beginning of the episode. Now, this wouldn't make me not scared of them, but in the moment, right, this would ease my worries a little bit. Look at this fucking guy, right? His little goatee is off center. You gotta tidy that up, man. You gotta know you fucked up as well, right? You gotta be careful, man, because you know as soon as you do that, that's it. That's on your face. That's on your face. Not only does that make him less scary, gives you a little bit of a... maybe that's a tactic. If he's got you, like, strapped down, right? He's got a sword in his hand. He wants you to talk. It's humanising. We all make mistakes. It just shows he's only human. I'm sat before him and I see that, mate. I'm laughing. You gotta rib him. Well, that's probably not a good idea, I'll be honest with you. But, like, you gotta rib him a little bit for that. I couldn't concentrate. Hey, man, all I'm saying is, if he's swinging a sword at me and I see that, I'm not that upset. Wait, did they do that because they needed the car? What did they do to her? Mate, you gotta give more of a spread than that. You literally have chicken restaurants, mate. You bring a platter of salad. I mean, to be fair, vegan, hey, I'm all over that shit. Put a little thing of hummus there, or mwah, I would lick that shit up all day. That sounded weird. I would dip, right? I wouldn't just like slop like a dog, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying.
El día que no pueda cruzar la frontera es el día que me retiro.
Yeah, the fact that Gus can just call a meeting with these guys.
Es tu territorio y tenías el derecho de bendecirle.
Right. Shows us his power and where he is, right? It's his territory. He's one of the bosses then.
No había razón por creer que ese hombre era
Oh, pause. This is so interesting because Gus is introduced as this mid-level guy. Oh, he ain't mid-level, mate.
Hasta que traicionó Tuco.
Alright. I said a while ago. I did. Oh, shit! They're Tuco's Oh, mate. Oh, what was fucked, mate? What is fucked? Yeah, I said a while ago about how is there like some kind of faction division with the cartels and stuff. Absolutely is. Okay, we're getting into the politics, so we'll see. Play. Alright, mate, chill out.
Cuando nuestros negocios se terminen, no me importará.
I mean, I was getting that sense, to be fair. Jesus, dude. You gotta chill the fuck. I get that this is his only mode of communication, but Jesus, we got the fucking message, mate. Ding, 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 ding.
Viendo que termines tu negocio con este hombre rápidamente, arriesgas perder el apoyo del cartel.
Okay, so Gus isn't the cartel. What is Gus? What the fuck is Gus then? Oh, fuck. I mean, Walt has to... Walt's got so much work to do to get to a place where he can combat this, because he's got no protection.
If you're trying to sell me something, I've got 4 little words for you.
Oh, bless him. He has no one as well. His mum and dad are... His mum and dad. Walt's not... God, Walt. Walt is in no position to help him out at the moment either.
Skylar, can I use the bathroom?
Piss in your hand and throw it out the window, mate. I do not recommend that. No. Is he going to win the sink? No. Just hold it, man. Hold it. That is a black mark against you, Walt. You know. He didn't wash the sink after, did he? He didn't. He just ran the tap. He ran the tap. He was like, job well done.
So close to what?
Skylar's going to tell her at some point, or she's going to get out of Skylar.
Advise you properly if you don't give me all the facts.
Mate, tell her. Tell her.
Even if it's something illegal.
Especially if it's illegal. My job is to protect you.
Do you know what, mate? Fucking get on board, mate. Advise the shit out of her.
My husband makes meth.
Excuse me, what?
Sue your husband for divorce immediately.
Yeah.
The police and tell them what you just told me.
From her perspective, I feel like she should absolutely just fucking do that.
I can't see why I should lay all this on my family when things may resolve themselves.
Bless her. And she's putting all that pain and taking all of the flack for it on herself. Selfless. I tell you, man, Hank is so on it, and I think his trauma is a factor as well, because I think he's so kind of torn up by it. You know, let's not forget that, by the way, because that is absolutely still a thing in his mind. And Hank very much measures himself, I think, by, you know, not letting it get to him and being a man and all this stuff, right? And I feel like it's eaten away at him because he's, you know, he sees it as a form of weakness, I think. I think that's probably what's going on in his mind. And I think as a result, he's thrown himself into his work. They're in this bar, you know, and he's kind of invited his partner here under the guise of like, let's just chill, let's get some food. His partner's not in on it. This is like full kamikaze mode on Hank's side. I think at this point, I'm seeing a little bit of him going like full headfirst into the situation, which is dangerous. I think that might get him hurt later on, honestly. That's what I'm kind of seeing from this scene here in this situation, and what I'm kind of getting from like Hank's mentality. Yeah, I think what we were seeing with how good he is and has been identifying what's going on in this situation and getting closer and closer to Heisenberg, to Walt. I think it's probably, I mean, hey, he might have got there anyway, but I think it's probably as a result of him going through what he's going through, trauma of what happened in El Paso, and just throwing himself into work to distract himself and take his mind off of the things that make him go, like we just saw in the bathroom there, like threaten to panic a little bit, right? Go into a panic attack and all that stuff. And I think we're seeing it start to dip into the volatile area where it might start to get him hurt. You know, all the comments about what Hank's been doing and how well he's been doing, I think honestly it's stemming from this really unhealthy place. And like I say, he might be so good at his job anyway that he would have got there, but yeah, play. We'll see.
What you doing?
Oh, APD, what do you think?
Vice is running some kind of undercover op.
Yeah, he's doing his job there, mate. Come on, Hank. You stay in that seat, Hank. You stay in that seat. No. Damn it. I think that's what we're seeing here as well, right? Maybe he feels like he's got something to prove as well, right? We saw that image there with him and the gun. Right, I think that speaks volumes, honestly. Like, because has he used the gun since Tuco? Has he? I mean, maybe he has off screen. I don't know, even if he hasn't on screen, right? But I don't think so. I would hazard a guess that Tuco was the last time he used that he was shaken up then, and then obviously we had the situation in El Paso. I think, yeah, like going back to what I was saying a minute ago, I think he's very much questioning his strength, which I think to Hank is a big fucking deal. To a guy like that, from what we've seen of his characterization, I think that's a big deal. I think him looking at the gun there was like, can I... And first of all, by the way, I think because he put it in the glove pocket, so that was a very deliberate decision there from Hank's point of view. I don't think he wants to go back to a place where he has to shoot somebody. I think his mind is screaming out to like against that kind of thing, which is also dangerous because in his line of work and you know, coming against, you know, people like Tuco, man's gonna need it. As much as I'm against guns and all that, like from what I can see, like, you know, the twins are involved, he's gonna need that shit. But man, there's so much going on in that little moment where he's looking at the gun, right? I think, you know, the questions he's asking himself is like, can I even use this anymore? Should I use this? You know, it's giving me all this pain, all this kind of trauma. Can I use it? Should I use it? I don't want to use it. I need to use it, but right, not, you know, and all this stuff. And I think as a result, he wants to go back in there and prove that he's strong and he's a man, right? Because he feels weak because of this trauma, which is bullshit, by the way. Like, you are absolutely not weak if you are traumatized. That's bullshit, and it's a social stigma, and we need to get the fuck over it. Yeah, we absolutely do. Easier said than done, I understand. I think social conditioning is very powerful, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, minimize that or invalidate that, but, you know, we need to recognize it, and there's something to be said for recognizing it and fighting against that as well. But, like, we've not seen Hank get help, right? We've not seen him get help and talk it through. He's told no one. He's not told Marie, at least from what we've seen, and he's not the kind of guy to do that either. I'm going to stop talking because I have been talking about Hank a lot, and we are on the cusp of whatever the fuck he's about to do, so let's just play. Man's got something to prove to himself, I think. Dude, yeah, see? Exactly what I was talking about. It's getting volatile now. I tell you what, though, he fucking bossed him, mate. He's going to get fired. Yeah, we're getting into real unhealthy territory. Using your badge to justify your dumb actions. Man, all of these characters now, well, you know, into season 3, all of these characters have been damaged, right, in their own various ways. You know, we got Skylar, Jesse, Walt, Hank, all just going through the ringer. This isn't... I get it. I have all the empathy for him, all the sympathy for him in the world, but that's not healthy.
The number you have reached
Oh.
is no longer.
Oh. Jesse's story arc so far this season, and I get it, is very understated, which is quite... It's nice. It's a weird word to use, but it's quite nice. Because it almost... Honestly, there's not much happening. Like, literally, we just keep cutting back to him and seeing that stuff, but it's really subtle. Like, not much is happening, but, like, it hits you really... powerfully. Oh, is he gonna start cooking? Okay. And I think the reason for that is because it's sparse. Those little scenes are really kind of they're not common, but every time you go back to it, you're just hit by it. You know, it's like this little gut punch in between the you know, the scenes of the show, the larger things happening in the show. The composition and the structure that the show has taken with Jesse, I think, has been really nice. Because thinking back, I think that's kind of been where his character's been at this whole season so far. I think we're going to see more of him for sure, but like, I'm just like at the beginning of this season, just that way that he's been inserted and his distress and his trauma is being displayed by the show is working really well, because you kind of forget about it because you don't see it very often, and then when it is on the screen, it's like, oh shit, it kind of maximizes the impact of that emotional hit as a result. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna get into the conversation. Do you think? All right, partner, you gotta talk to him.
ASAC wants to see you. We're hanging back. Saw a deal go down. That's when they attacked you.
Police will look after their own, don't they? I don't know, they're not police, DA, whatever. Dude, as his partner, it would have been it would have been better to dob him in. It would have been better for Hank and his mental health and where he is right now to tell them, because he's not okay. And he's not going to seek out help himself. He's not. We all know that. He's not going to seek out help himself. And the partner, I don't think their dynamic is such that they're going to talk it out. Maybe. And I hope I'm proven wrong, because they need to talk it out. Hank needs to talk it out. But I thought we were going to get a bit more of a talking out there, where his partner was like, what the fuck's going on, mate? Like, tell me, talk to me. Nothing. So, man, I understand the impulse to protect the people closest to you, or your friends, your partners, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you're going to do that, you need to talk. You need to sit down. You need to sit Hank down, and you need to talk to him. And he didn't do that. Play.
But I did it for a good reason.
Right.
I did it for us.
They need to have this conversation too. I think Walt needs to have this conversation because he needs to get the fuck over it.
That is health insurance for you and the kids, for Junior's physical therapy.
Do you know what? This is a compelling argument. I don't think Skylar's going to go for it. It's compelling though. Considering, you know, the American system and how much money you need.
Please.
Like, fair, okay, I disagree. Everything leading up to this was not the right way to go about this from Walt's perspective. But this needed to happen. They needed, now that she knows, and things have gone as they've gone, they need to have had this conversation. Walt needs to have his say and get it out and say it. But then if she is still not okay with it, and she still wants him out, he needs to fucking get on board with that. And be like, look, I had my say, I did all I could, and she's still fine, fair. Right? Maybe that'll happen. We'll see.
The things I've done to earn it.
Yeah, you need to tell her how much it's like fucking with you as well, because that shows that there's a sliver of accepting the moral responsibility and how you're compromising yourself morally as well, and that you're aware of it. I think that counts for a little bit, if not a lot.
All of that will be for nothing if you don't accept what I've earned.
That is true, though.
You can give me your answer then.
And will you accept it? Ah, and here it comes into play, the thing that I was talking about, and how she maybe is going to justify it in her head is because she's doing some fucking shady shit for this company. So it's going to be interesting where her mind goes, whether she's going to come down on the side of like, no, all of it's bad, fuck off, I quit, I'm dobbing you in. Walt, fuck off, I'm dobbing you in, mate. Or she finds it in herself to be like, these bad things are being done for good reasons. What are you going to do there, Skylar? Or... Surprised you didn't censor her presence with his penis. Hello? Oh, is this Skylar getting a little bit of the old darkness and giving into it? You know? Probably just getting her own back a little bit from Walt and taking a bit of power back. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a little bit of a spark there anyway.
Are your kids home?
Oh, hello. Fucking get on board, mate. I don't know what I'd do with it. Fair play to you, mate. Yeah, I think she wants it anyway, but I think there is an element of that is her taking power back, because she's so powerless in this situation. She's like, you know what I mean? Honestly, Skylar, mate, you deserve to let your hair down. Absolutely fine, totally justified, considering everything she's going through. And they are separated. I wouldn't count that as cheating. That's not cheating. She's not cheating, because I feel like that might be how this is going to go, and she's going to be labelled as the cheater when it's like the whole insinuation is that Walt's the cheater to kind of everyone else. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes and how that's presented to people and how it's presented in the show. Man, I swear meat eaters' salads are so fucking shit. Is there any dressing in that, Walt? Is there any dressing, mate? Do you know what I mean? It's just, I put some olives in. Olives? No? Nothing. Just tomato and lettuce. And a bit of water, maybe. Man. Honestly, like, up your fucking game, lads. Do you know what I mean?
I did Lewis to stay for dinner tonight.
Like, there's no wonder that people hate salads, because, like, most of the time they're fucking shit.
Really pitched in.
Okay, good. But you do need some more stuff in there, man. I'll be honest with you. She's gonna fuck him now.
I feel good about our talk this morning.
Good for you, Walt, but you need to make a better fucking salad, mate. That's all I'm saying. Oh, what's she gonna do? I can't tell if she wants to fuck him or kill him. Maybe both.
It is good, don't you think?
She's gonna tell him. Come on, I dare you. Come on, baby. She's gonna fuck him. No, I don't know. Okay, tie this shit up. Or throws the salad in his face. Honestly, he deserves it.
I fucked Ted.
Amazing. Dude, you deserve that shit. You deserve that a little bit. I'll be honest with you, man. Dinner? No, it ain't. That salad needs fucking dressing, man. He didn't even get it on. Like, it's one thing, right? Okay, so pause. I feel like there's going to be some people watching this that probably watch this and were like, he didn't deserve that. Is there? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like it's one thing if Walt had been doing the meth, Skylar found out, and they had a conversation about it. And that's how it went, right? But that's not all that's happened, right? That's not all that's happened. I'm taking into account everything that Walt's done since then, right? Like, he's been a terror. He's been a terror. Like, she asked for space. She asked him to get out, all this stuff. We've seen Walt's behaviour. It's not just been the meth stuff, right? Which is arguably, there's an angle you could come at that from that paints Walt as the good guy. Okay, I get that. I get that argument. I could see someone coming at it and being like, no, Walt did it for his family. He did it for good. And she fucking cheated. Oh, fucking Skylar. But that's not all that's happened, mate. That's not all that's happened. Like, Walt has been so manipulative, and we saw that at the beginning of the episode, right? And we've seen that, and there are other instances of that stuff as well, right? He's been a big baby. He's not handling this well. Also, he's letting everyone think that Skylar's the bad guy. All he does is this half-hearted, like, oh no, don't say that to your mother. That's weak ass shit, man. No, don't give me that shit. Don't give me that bullshit. I could see if it had just been the moral dilemma and conversation of Walt doing meth and the reason that he's done it, and they've sat down and blah blah blah, and then she cheated. I could see a level of like, ooh, Skylar, mate, ooh, just fucking calm down. But that's not all that's happened. And considering everything that has happened and how it's gone down and how Walt has behaved, he fucking deserved it, mate. In my opinion. Hey, let me know what you think, man.
Really? No, really like salad, but...
Oh, is there any surprise, mate? You've done nothing. Oh, mate, I'm so mad. I'm so mad about the salad. I shouldn't be as mad, but I am. Is there any fucking wonder, man? You put lettuce and tomato in it. Like, what do you want? Like, it'd be one thing if you dressed it. I don't think he dressed it. I'll be honest, I might have missed that. He might have dressed it. But even if he dressed it, man, there's not much more to that. Anyway, there's this perpetuating culture that we have, right? That we all hate salad and vegetables. And the reason is, and I don't know about like America or outside of this country, but at least in this country, like my mum, bless her soul, like a lot of the time, all that happens with veg is it's put in a pan. It's not even salted a lot of the time, let's be honest with ourselves. And then it's put on the plate and it's like, well, eat your fucking vegetables. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's glorified water. And we have this perpetuating culture that's like, salad's bad, veg is bad. Yes, it is. If you do it like that, mate, oh man, you gotta be a bit spicy with it. You gotta be a bit spicy with your salads. That's what I'm saying. Your veg, right? You got a lot of work to do. All right, meat eaters. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about the show anymore. I'm so incensed about this salad. I'll be honest with you. Anyway, good ep. I've used all my outro to talk about the salad. Fair enough. No, honestly, not much more to talk about. Actually, honestly, again, I feel like this show is in that phase where I just want to like continue. I want to binge it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because it's that kind of thing where it's like, right, all this stuff's happening. We're seeing the spicy stuff. Skylar does that at the end. Tells what does that, and I think she wanted to fuck Ted, right? Okay, I do. I feel like that was something that she wanted to do. I feel like to a certain extent that was her giving into a desire, and fair play to her. I honestly don't categorize that as cheating, whatever. There was an element of her taking power, and it's like, right, okay, I'm in this shit situation, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like, yeah, well, you want this, you want to keep pretending that everything's okay, and like, oh, you're okay, oh, you feel good about this, oh, you feel good, okay, sure, fine. Well, if you want to do this, I'm gonna do this. Fuck you, mate. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? Interesting though, because I keep theorizing that Skylar's going to do it in a way, or something's going to happen with Skylar's characterization that is going to make her get on board with everything. But honestly, the way that Walt is behaving, I don't blame her for not getting on board, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything's happening to push her away. So we'll see what happens. All of that is super interesting, and it leaves you in a place where it's like, I want to see the fallout from that, man. I want to see because oh man, Walt is a man-child at this point in the series. He's a man-child, and I feel like we're going to see some backlash. You know what I mean? I feel like we're going to get into the next episode and it's going to be like, right, what's going to happen that's going to like send Walt over the edge and he's going to snap and do something stupid or aggressive, which, by the way, I do want to see that. Yeah, we'll see. I think I'm going to leave it there for this week. Thank you very much for watching if you've tuned in. If you've not subscribed already, please do consider doing that. There are some links down below. I've got a Patreon as well if you'd like to support me in that way. Also, other than that, mate, thank you very much once again, and hopefully I'll see you next time.